Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and you're watching Today I'm back with another Shop My Stash video. I upload these weekly, preferably Monday or Tuesday, unless, you know, life, and I'm really late. So we're starting down the eyeshadow palette drawer. This is a unique week. I'm going to Myrtle Beach on vacation, so it's gonna be like the best of the best. And travel, you'll be surprised what I pull for travel, but we're gonna go with it. So last week for eyeshadow palettes, I pulled the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. So what I did with this palette in the beginning I went safe. So like I did a bunch of these colors, like the neutrals with like this as a topper, and I absolutely loved it. I'll throw the bronze look on the screen right now. I loved every single look that I created. On the 4th of July, I was like, man, like it's Thursday and you have this palette for 2 more days. Let's stop doing these neutral looks, and I'll show all the neutrals now, and let's go for what this palette is. Like, it's a summer palette. So 4th of July I tiptoed into the last look. So I did this, and this. These shimmers are really unique, as in they can be built up to be like a lid color, or you can mix them as like toppers on top of eyeshadows like I did on 4th of July, and it looked really cool and really unique. So the last look, I was inspired by the shirt that I was wearing, and also like trying to push myself like, Brittany, use this as a summer palette. So I did these colors. I did this. I even deepened it with this. I did this in the inner corner. I wanted to go here for the topper, but I went here instead, and I loved it. Glad I made that decision. I might have used this in the inner corner. I don't remember. It was one of those two, and I loved it. I think it was this one. And I deepened it with that one. I think I already said that. And then like on like the lower lash, I used this yellow, and it just looked like a pretty sunset. I loved it. Next time I have to dip into these blues. But I used every other color except those two, which was the funnest ones, which is why I got the palette. I always do that. But I think that next time I'll be really confident in it. I always like do that with the Jeffree Star palettes. Like, I will get intimidated and go for like neutral. And like all of his palettes that I have Blood Sugar and I have Alien, and all of his palettes have neutrals that you can get. And then I'll end with a bang and like, oh gosh, why didn't I do that the whole time? So we're gonna put this up. There's like no space in here anymore. I'm gonna have to like reorganize this. And because like travel, like I want to feel confident in my makeup. I don't know exactly what I'm going for. Like, I brought a lot of different outfit options, but I know this will cover any look that I want. I know it's bulky for travel. People normally use minis for travel. I used the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It has every look that you could ever want. I mean, I could barely fit it in the screen. I'm sure all of you know what this looks like. But yeah, I don't want to be limited this week, and I feel like with this, everything's covered. So we're gonna pull this, and that's all for this mess of a new drawer. Last week I pulled that Thirsty palette and then this body glitter. I didn't use it. I might use it for Halloween. I might give it to, I might use it for my daughter's like cheer and dance. That's probably where it's going to get the most use. I just don't see myself using this. I got it because I thought it was a Jelly Mutt shadow, and it was a body glitter. So we'll put that back because I didn't use it. So I want to be honest. And this week, I don't want to pull a lot of new products that I like don't know how I'm going to feel about. So what I want to do, and this will give me options since that palette offers variety. I'm going to pull this Ofra highlighter palette. And those are the shades. I just think with all of the eyeshadow looks, I want to not be limited, like I said. So we're going to pull that. And then I think along with that, just like I'm going to be on the beach, and I don't know if like a liquid lip is going to be like where it's at. I'm going to pull this Villains Collection lip gloss in Sad But True by ColourPop. I love the Puppies one, so I think that I'll love that one. And it's just like clear, so go with anything. And that's all for this everything face. It isn't blush, bronzer, contour. This one's going to be hard for me. I haven't been happy with my foundation combinations here lately. I guess with summer, it's just been really oily no matter the foundation. So last week for foundation, I pulled the L'Oreal Infallible. I typically love this one. It gives about a medium coverage, but I got really oily. So we're gonna put this one back. And just because I want to be on the beach, my favorite foundation is the Kat Von D. It's a very heavy foundation and it's very dark. And I couldn't spray tan just because I had a regular tan, like just because the spray tan will come off in chlorine. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm not as dark and that's heavy. I don't think that I would have pulled it anyway. I'm going to pull the Too Faced Peach Perfect, even though like I haven't got to play with this but 1 week. I remember enjoying this. It's not as full coverage. It's like medium buildable. But we're going to pull this one. Hopefully to combat the oils. And then for primers, last week I pulled the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I didn't love it. It was just a combination, I know. This week I'm going to pull the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. How many ounces in this? Will it make the plane? Yeah. It will. So I'm going to pull this just because it's like a 2-in-1. It's like a moisturizer and a primer, and it's my favorite primer. So we're going to pull, I know it sounds crazy, I just complained about oils, but you'll see where I'm going. This is the Bobbi Brown one. I love it. Favorite primer ever. So we're going to pull that. And for setting sprays, I should have looked at this before I started filming. I need to make sure. Okay, so this one can go. I think they probably can all, no, they can't all go. 2.8 ounces. Do I want the Morphe one or the Revlon one? I want the Morphe. I don't know. I feel like the Morphe is going to get me flagged because it doesn't look like it has less than 4 ounces. We're going to do the Revlon Photo Ready. I wish I had. Last week I used the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I wish that I had this in a travel size, but I don't. It's 4 ounces, and I think you're allowed to bring 4 ounces, but I would hate for it to be like 3.5 and have to like throw that away. So we're going to use the Revlon Photo Ready. I kind of like this one. The second time I tried it, I enjoyed it. Now, I know for sure what powder I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull a couple. So I'm going to pull this one for touch-ups. My room will stay matte. It will not keep me matte the entire time, but I'm going to bring it for touch-ups. And then what will keep me matte more than anything is this Cover FX. I always have to use this with the Bobbi Brown primer because it is so like oil controlling. It could be kind of drying even for my oily combination skin. But this is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I really like the combination of that. And last week I used the Hourglass Veil. I enjoy that. I really like it. And moisturizers we're just going to put up. I ran out of my Clinique Gel one, so this is going to go in the empties. And I used this today. This is the Pharmacy, what is this? Honey Drop. And this is my first day using it. I don't care typically about scents, but that scent was not good. I will use it. I'm not that picky. Okay, so concealers. Last week, oh gosh, I used the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. It's like, I don't know, it's not the best, it's not the worst, it's like somewhere in the middle. We're going to pull the best, obviously, for the trip, and that for me is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I know you guys are sick of seeing this, but yeah, gotta have this, must have. And that's all for this drawer. Highlight, blush, bronzer, contour drawer. So we already have a highlight. Last week for a highlight, I love this combination, the Mary Luminizer and the Nude Stick and Illuminati. I'm going to put back the Mary Luminizer highlighter. I have a huge dip in this for like the product. This is like a love it staple item for me. I want to keep in the Nude Stick. It's in a Project Pan, and not only that, like, I just think the cream product will help the powder last longer for being on the beach, or not on the beach. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm going to also pull the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. And I'm going to use this like on the shoulders, collarbone, mixed in with lotion for all over the body. I don't want to use it up, but I do want to try it out that way a couple more times. So we're going to pull this one. And so that covers highlight. Obviously, we have a lot of highlights going on. And then for blush, I'm going to put up, I love this. The two Tarte blushes that I have, I absolutely love. But this was the Tarte Feisty blush. Love it. And just so we have options, I'm going to pull the Anastasia in Pool Party. This is just gorgeous. This is like my favorite blush, I think. The variety and like the formula and the tones are like really, really good. And then for contour last week, okay, so to set my under eyes, I always pull this, and I'm going to keep this one in just because I don't want to bring a big contour palette and then like this thing to just set my eyes. I do struggle with remembering to use my contour products just because this has contour products in it, but the only thing that I find that I like for setting my under eyes is this shade. So if you guys have a under eye powder that you enjoy that doesn't like crease or like dry you out, let me know in the comments below. A lot of people use the Hourglass. It just didn't work for me. So we're going to pull this for my under eye and my contour this week. And last week for contour, when I remembered to use it, I know for sure I used it twice, but like I said, with that Kat Von D one being in there, I kind of forget. I set this all over the lid, and then I used those two mixed together for contour. We're going to put that back. We've already pulled a contour, we pulled a blush, we pulled a highlighter. I just need to put this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I love this. I don't know who doesn't love that. Alright, that's all for this drawer. Not all for this drawer, I forgot my bronzer. So, just because we have so many makeup items right now, I want to pull like my tiny little baby Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So we're going to pull that. Now that's all for this drawer. Eyes that isn't like an eyeshadow palette. So last week for mascaras, I used the Dior primer with the Smashbox Super Fan mascara. I love this combination. This is my favorite combination. But because I know that I'm not pulling lashes, and I want my lashes to be very noticeable, I'm going to pull, this might surprise you, but the Milk Kush mascara is like the blackest mascara. I mean, it just makes your lashes pop. It's very messy. I don't like that. And I like pairing it with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplifying Primer. So we're going to pull these two. And then for eyeliners, I'm just going to switch this one out, the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, for the Tarte Sex Kitten. And for fun eyeliners, last week I didn't get to use this Urban Decay 24/7 in Goddess. I don't think that I'm going to pull one. Should I? Let's just go with the Urban Decay 24/7 in Stardust. I don't know why I'm swatching it. I pull this pretty frequently, but it's a really cool gold color. It like brightens and everything. So we're going to pull that. I am going to pull my sharpener. Oh my gosh, why is it in pieces? Love that. So we're going to pull just a sharpener for that because I feel like it's going to need that pretty soon. I would love to pull like a ColourPop shadow, but just because I don't need that right now, we're not going to. And for primers, eye primers, I still am going strong with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I really think we are almost finished with this actually. It's been going strong for a really, really long time. I'm surprised it's lasted as long as it did. I'm going to just put up the Ardell 110s. I'm not going to take those. The House of Lash adhesive just fell on the floor, but I'll put that back as well. And I'm also going to put back this lash curler. Like, I don't really need that for my lashes. I only do it if I'm wearing falsies, which, as you can see, never seems to happen. And for eyebrows, I'm going to put up the Too Faced Brow Envy. I like this product. It takes a long time for it to work. To do. So I actually did like an ombre thing with the blonde and the brunette color, and I like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that next time. But this time we're gonna pull the Benefit Goof Proof pencil. And that's all for this drawer. It is with me and like not keeping up with my lips. Actually, I do. It's in the car. I used a red color by Kat Von D. I actually used that twice. I really like that. And then I think it was an Outlaw. And then I used Mannequin, I believe, which I might have accidentally put it back in here when I was cleaning, or maybe not. I don't know. It isn't, unfortunately. So it's in the car. But we're gonna keep in the Sephora Rose Hip Lip Balm. Next time I absolutely have to pull that Drunk Elephant one, and maybe I can alternate, like, and use one in the day and then when you use one at night. Like, my lips have been really, really dry. I have Invisalign, they're dry anyway, but they've been like extra dry. So I'm gonna pull that. And I think I need to look at the palette for this. I know it has like everything, but okay. So like a nude would be a good way to go. I got that gloss. And then maybe like a fun red. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So for the fun color, I want to do Anna Nicole. Is that Anna Nicole? Yes. I'm going to do Anna Nicole, and I think that like this will just be like a crease color moment and maybe like an inner corner, and then throw this on and be done. Yeah. That's cute. Love that. Pulling that. We have that gloss, so let's just do a nude and move on. I might actually... Do I want to do Celebrity Skin or Mannequin and just like find it and use it again? I don't know. This Kat Von D one's really cool. It comes across pinky, and I feel like that's not like what that palette is. Look at that, how close those shades are. Celebrity Skin's a little lighter, but I don't think that's where I'm going. Posh Spice is like a grungy gray. I feel like that's fall, and that's like not summer. Yeah. So hopefully I find Mannequin. Yeah, hopefully I find Mannequin. If not, that gloss with that fun red, it'll work. But hopefully the mannequin is in the car. All right, that's all for this drawer. Actually, that's it. That's all that we have. Let's look at our products. So this is what travel makeup looks like with Brittany. What am I excited for? That Jaclyn Hill palette. I always pull it like on holidays and vacations just because it's safe. I have like go-to quick looks. They're not like, they're like quick, not, I don't know if quick's the word, like go-to looks is the word. I'm excited for that Cover FX, along with the Bobbi Brown primer. I'm thinking about switching this to monthly just because my channel is Life with Brittany Poe, and I don't feel like this is the route that I wanted to go when I made this YouTube channel. All I do is shop my stash videos. So let me know what you think about monthly. Maybe we'll start like next month. But yeah, excited for the primer. Excited for that Anna Nicole color. I'm excited for that highlighter palette. I've never tried any of those, and like everyone raves about them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.